Welcome to my channel, The Crazy Glam Planner, and this week we are in a spring break state of mind. So I had a request for spring break theme, although I'm not quite sure if this is what they had in mind, but this is my version of spring break. While the kids were growing up, we attended the local festival, and it was during spring break week. Tuesday through Sunday. They had ride passes for the whole week. So it was more of a festival. We walked there every day. We had a backpack full of snacks because fair food with 5 kids gets a little expensive. So I have already started. We are doing the week of March 30th through April 4th. How did that happen? But I'm going to go ahead, pause, and come back after I put all the dates down. All right, I've already got my dates down. This one is going to be a bonus where if you use the code Spring Break on my Ko-Fi shop, this is called Break Time Bonus, but it is free for you with the code the code Spring Break. I'll list it down below. It's going to be all capital letters. If you are on my Facebook page, I will also have it there. Check my lighting here just a second. Sorry, I had to check. My lighting wasn't the way I wanted it to be. So I don't believe I have a whole lot going on this week. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and put, let's put the smaller quote. This is the smaller page. And I am having issues with my silhouette yet again. Part of it is user error and another part is, well, probably still user error. I forgot to... I need to reset my cuttings when I got a new machine. It did not it's not the exact same cuttings as my former machine. So I'm having to change things up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Nice and bright now. Sorry, I was still fighting my lighting. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and continue. I'm going to just put some things down. I do not believe I have a whole lot going on this week. We actually do have the Southeast Texas State Fair going on right now, but I'm not sure what day we're going to go. I think we're going on Friday. We could go on Sunday, so I'm going to kind of leave that blank for right now. Let's do some pretties on the side because, you know, things pop up during the week, even when you think you don't have a whole lot going on. Those are often the weeks that end up being the biggest, not biggest, but the most hectic. So I'm trying to keep things light and simple, put a few things down, because even if I don't have anything going on, you know, there's usually a little anecdote for the day I can put in. If something happened. Let's see, that's not my payday. And look at this cute little teddy bear. Isn't he just adorable? At least I think so. Although, whenever we did do the festival with the kids, they're all grown now, we really didn't do a whole lot of the games. So we'd buy the passes and we'd go. Tuesday through Sunday was the festival. It was every evening except on the weekends. It opened like at 11 or so. And of course the kids would have a blast, but you go out there, you smell that fair food. So I would actually pack a backpack of snacks because that 5 kids, that gets a little expensive. So let's see. I don't want that one there because that's the exact same picture. So I'm sorry, I'm off screen. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to kind of put it here. And I'm going to leave this area for any like journaling. I'm going to keep this nice and sweet. I had pulled this out, but it's more orangey than yellow, so I don't think I want to use that. This says Make a Wish. Oh, but it is not opening up right. I don't know. I'm not digging it. And then I'm just shopping my stash. Put those on the journaling pages. All right, so I'm going to leave the week like that because I really don't know what's going on and what we're going to do right now. It's pretty mundane. I'm okay with that. I say mundane, but yet we're busy. We have a lot to do around the house. Just still the kitchen is finished, but trying to get it completed. Oh, so last week we actually had a plant explosion. So if you follow national news, that's where I am. No one was hurt, thankfully, but it was a little bit scary. Two of my children were visiting their fathers. They're adult. Well, one lives there, one lives here. They're just down the road, and they actually felt not just heard, they felt the explosion. So it can be a little scary. All right, so I'm going to take one of these notes. This is just my journaling pages where I do my plans for the day, but also a little bit of journaling on it. Oh, I need to pop back because I realized what I forgot to do. Let's see here. I'm going to take this little one right here. I forgot to write down the ink of the week. So I'm using Starlit Sea Shimmer by Dramamine, and I am using my Lamy this time. I've had this pen for a while, but I haven't really used it a whole lot. So I'm not sure. This is when I was first buying some fountain pens, wanted to give it a shot. We had a local store that sadly was going out of business. And I did not have a converter for it, and I really don't like cartridges. I'm learning I prefer the ink when it goes farther, and I can change out the colors a lot easier. Okay, so it's Dramamine Starlit Sea Shimmer. It is a very pretty blue. I don't know if it's showing up on the screen. I actually use this blue at work when I have to sign things. I do send out letters to customers, and sometimes that's the ink that I sign because I don't like to sign in black. And the reason being is if it's in color, I know it's the original and not a copy. Because there are some letters we do make a copy and put it into their file. Okay, I'm going to put it up here. Let me check my week here. So we're going to start in March and end in April this week. So where are we? We are March 30th to April 5th. And this I will start out with 2. Sometimes I finish with 2, sometimes I don't. And we'll start out with the Monday. And this is going to be the 30th. And I've started to do a little bit more journaling in this one on these pages, so it's not just planning, but a little bit of everything. I am going to go ahead and put my little break time down here. And I believe on the other one, I actually forgot to put it down as well. So I like to put, if there's a title to a spread, to the layout stickers, I do like to put them down, no matter if they're mine or someone else's, just so that I know what it was. Okay, hopefully I didn't read too much. I may have to go in there and kind of cover some of that up. We'll see. Okay, so I am just making this pretty right now. So these I believe I did them separately. Yes. See, these are some little flip-flops that I made. So apparently I don't have any washi this week. So we're going to use some of mine, some of the ones that I created. Which is, I wouldn't say it's true washi at this point, because it's just sticker paper and instead of paper tape. I know, not much of a difference, but it is. Okay, pull that through there. Okay, then I'm going to take the top one up here, other one, and put it up here. Okay, that gives a little going on, making it not look so mundane. And I do love clusters, so I'm going to do a little clustering here. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this one. Okay, I'm not going to use this one because that's the same there. So let's do the little, sorry, it was off camera on that one. Let's do a little teddy bear. See, that picture's there. I'm trying to like make it a little more, I don't know the right word for that one. Cohesive? Oh, that's so crooked. Oh, well. Balanced. I'm trying to make this a little more balanced. So I'm going to put a little something over here. So that would be a perfect way to bring this one in. And then let's do a rectangle here. let me lift that flip-flop up, see if it'll let me. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so that is, let me put some bullet points there. And I brought out my acrylic markers that I haven't even used yet for this, for my little bullet points of my to-dos. Let me do the other end. I'm just making some dots there. That way, you know, I can put it in there if there's anything that I need to do this week outside of the household and finishing unpacking the kitchen. That is the goal this week, to unpack. Okay, so we are going to take this as it is for now. It will fill up throughout the week. Enjoy. If you haven't had your spring break, stay safe out there and think outside the lines. Stay beautiful. Give me a follow. And don't forget to go and download the freebie and use the code SPRINGBREAK and get this one free as well. It's called a Break Time Bonus on the Ko-Fi shop, and of course it will be linked below. Thank you for watching. Thumbs it up, share it around, give me your ideas, and don't forget I also do customs layouts, custom sticker pages. Just hit me up on Facebook or message me here. Thank you for watching. Stay beautiful.